What's up, guys? I'm here with Jimmy. He's done 12,000 in sales selling strictly used books on Amazon, and in this video, he's going to tell you how he did it.
Hey, everyone. Hey, how's it going? Thanks for having me. So I've been doing this now for 6 months. I started off with a shoestring budget and watching videos and a dream of getting out of my current healthcare job, which I'm working towards now. And I started setting modest goals in the beginning because I didn't want to get discouraged. I didn't have a lot of money, and I started sourcing like 50 books, a week. Started hitting those goals, bumped it to 75, then bumped it up to 100 a week. And that's where I'm at right now. And I've been watching my profits steadily keep increasing. Biggest thing I've learned through this is, don't be, keep consistency is key. You got to keep putting the books in there. As long as you keep putting the books in there, you're going to start seeing the sales. You're going to start seeing money coming your way. And I've used the GoToLister software in the community on GoToLister. Anytime I have questions, thank you, Avery, for setting that up for us. When I'm trying to, figure out, hey, what am I doing wrong? How can I do this better? It's a great network of community of like-minded individuals to help you grow your business. I started up recently adding on a new repricer that somebody recommended on there. And I just set very basic rules, like just to get it up and going. And bam, first day, I was like, my sales just shot up. And this month, my sales, I'm on pace to double my last month of sales already with just using this repricer. It was so good. I told my buddy about it, and he started using it. And the first 2 days, he's like, holy cow, my sales are blowing up. So we're actually working on some rules, though, to set, because I set very basic one rule just to get it going. And based off what Avery said before, GoToLister has such great stuff with smart pricing that I don't want to touch my price for the first 30 days. I want to trust the process of, hey, I've set my price, this is what I believe the product's worth, and get it going. So I'm going to start setting some rules on there. First 30 days, they're going to stay, up to 60 days. I want it to, be a little bit more aggressive. 90 days, a little more. And then anything after 90, I just want it out of there. I want that product on, unless it's something that I'm specifically targeting to leave out of that listing software. What got me to 12,000 in sales is been hitting estate sales and hitting library sales, like ongoing library sales. And I've gotten to like a bigger library sale. The ongoing library sales are just money. You learn your area and you learn what places are refilling their inventory on a regular basis. For me, I've got about 3 places that I can consistently hit and know that I'm going to walk out of that place with a minimum of 50 to 100 books, somewhere in that range, depending on where I catch it in the cycle. I'm walking out of there with easy money. The other thing I would say is don't be afraid to spend more money on a book. In the beginning, you're nervous because you're not making sales at first. You're trying to get inventory and you're trying to get your stock up. So you're very conservative, at least I was. And I was, being very careful. Now I go in there, and if I see a book that say they're selling for $10 or $20 or even $30, but I look on there and I'm like, man, this book is going to sell for $100, $200, $300. I'm going to buy the book. I'm going to go for it. I'm going to take the chance, roll the dice, and go for it because I know I'm going to make my money back. It's just a matter of time. There are so many people out there buying books and looking for these books. You can't be afraid to take chances on this here and there. The money will come back to you. I mean, Amazon does, $1.3 billion in sales a day. Your buyers out there. You just got to keep sending inventory in.
Yeah, and 10% of those sales are book sales. So that's 1.3 million in sales a day. Is that right?
No, 130 million. $130 million a day.
Thanks for correcting me on that. I was like, that's not as much as I thought. 130 million. Yeah. So yeah.
So there's plenty of meat on the bone for us to go out there and get our books in there and get them sold. The other thing I do, like with estate sales, is for me, estate sales are hit or miss in my area. I go on estatesale.net, and Avery told me about estatesale.org. So I'm going to start checking them out too. And I start planning my week on Monday. I start looking up the sales that are coming up. I start looking at the pictures because they post pictures online. I start looking on there. Where is going to be a place that is going to be, that I can hit and know I'm probably going to walk out of there with some good quality books. You have to pay attention to the pictures though. Not always do they list the books in there. Sometimes it's a background picture and you'll be like, there's a whole bookshelf there. Why aren't they showing this? They don't think there's any value in there, which is great for you, which means they're selling those books for cheaper. So you want to definitely hit that place up. I do prioritize if I see a place that's just loaded. I hit one up that it was a guy that was in the military who clearly was single because, you know, I don't think any wife would let him have the type of libraries he had in there and the hobbies he did. That place was so loaded with books. I couldn't believe it. He had 2 rooms that were just jam packed with bookshelves. Amazing. That was the very first place I hit, and I was there right when they opened. Other place you're going to walk into, you're going to be like, it's kind of dingy. The bookstore look like garbage. Don't waste your time. Get in there, take a look, see if there's anything you can cherry pick out of there, and then get out. And then move on to your next sale because there's more money to be made. You're just wasting your time. You're wasting money. You know, that's because time is money when you're sitting at a place that's a dud and you know it's a dud. So yeah, that's my biggest thing with that. And I use Google Maps. I plan out my route. My route will take me, like I've had it before. You just plug everything into Google Maps. Don't worry about the orders. Plug it all in and then start moving things around in Google Maps to figure out what's the optimal route for you to take at every place up. Because with estate sales, you're running from like 7:30, 8 in the morning when they open till 1, 2, 3 when they close. And you need to prioritize it and get through those sales quick.
Heck yeah. Amazing, brother. Well, thanks for sharing that. And you're in the Facebook group GoToLister. So if anyone has questions, can they reach out to you?
Absolutely. Reach out to me. I love chatting with people. I love making more connections and talking books with people.
And you guys can get in that community for free if you get a free trial. GoToLister. I'll link that below. It's the fastest listing software on the planet. And if you guys want to join a free course, free challenge, Feed the Beast Challenge, it's a challenge geared around helping you ship your first box of books to Amazon FBA. Or if you're already an Amazon seller, help you ship more books to Amazon. We do weekly meetings every Tuesday, live meetings, 100% free. You'll get access to my $400 course for free. You'll get access to the triggers I use for Scout IQ. You'll get access to all the sourcing methods. All that's included. So join the Feed the Beast Challenge below. And much love, Jimmy. Thanks for coming on.
Thanks for having me, Digger.